Hi, this is Jonathan. How you guys doing? Today we're going to feature this guitar. This is one of my favorite brand. This is Novo from Nashville, Tennessee. This is the Novo Serus J in Olympic White. I want to thank Guitar 77 Plus, especially Clement, for passing me his guitar for review. Now, I review a couple of Novos, and they all have these wonderful P90s that they are famous for. But this one is different, okay? So it comes with a different set of pickups, which we're going to go there later on. So basically, this is the Novo Serus J. Very nice finish. This is, on a distress level, this is extra light. So there's not much of a radic thing going on, because they are famous for their radic or distress look, and it's good because it feels like the guitar has been played in and you're not afraid of bumping into tables and chairs. So this is extra light and it's really, really nice. Okay, so you have a very nice tempered pine for its body in a long pick white, and then you have a tempered maple neck. All right. The Novo's neck are really a joy to play. So you also have a East Indian Rosewood for its fretboard, and MOTO dots, right? And you have a medium C neck shape, right? And a scale length of 25.5. Fingerboard radius is a compound radius of 9.5 inch to 14 inch, 9.5 inch to 14 inch. The frets are jumbo stainless steel, right? 22 of them. You also have a very nice headstock. All right, and lock-in tuners at the back. These are the Novo 18-1 lock-in tuners. All right. For the body, you have a very nice 3-ply tortoiseshell pickguard, 3-way pickup selector switch over here, 1 volume, 1 tone, output jack right over here, and then you have this Mastery M1 bridge and an MV vibrato with lightning bolt arm, right? And these are the pickups that I spoke about earlier on. So these pickups are the Novo Gold Foils by Lollar. So it comes in a pair. Very, very nice detail, if you can see. Right? But other than the aesthetic, it sounds really nice. So They are a little bit brighter than the normal P90s that comes with these Novo guitars, and they are not lacking the low mids. They are brighter sounding, which complements this pine body, this tempered pine body, and it's very resonant. Great for for chords, and even for lines, for solos, like you probably heard from the song earlier on. There is there's a shimmering thing, well, not really shimmering, like a bright kind of retro kind of sound going on if you're playing like rhythm, but yet at the same time it can do other stuff. And that's the thing about the Novo guitars, because even with P90s, and you all know about P90s, they can be quite noisy in certain environments, but it just sounds great, and the Novo guitars with the P90s have always struck me as one of the nicest sounding instruments around with P90s. And it's probably because of the combination of the woods, like the way they make it, I don't know, and the mastery tremolo system. It plays a part because it just works, and you don't have to fight with it like sometimes you have to fight with a Bixby and it doesn't stay in tune really well. This stays in tune really well. Okay, so the thing about the Novo guitars that I really like is the staying in tune. So I've spoken about this many times, like certain guitars in this different price range, it more or less gives you that quality that you are paying for. It does stay in tune, and there are guitars in the same price range which doesn't stay in tune really too well, so we're not going to go there. But this is one of the brands that I really respect, because they make guitars that actually are meant for players, especially professional players who are performing on stage and who will not like to struggle with tuning when they're performing or even on recordings. And I've been a sessionist for a long time. I play on stage for a long time, and I know how it feels. It sucks, and you just want a guitar that stays in tune, sounds good, perform well, look good. That's it, and this is one of it. One of those things that I described earlier on. A great looking guitar. You have a back plate, a 4-screw neck joint with the Novo logo. I just like the finish. Yeah, so let me know what you think about this guitar, and leave your comments in the comment section down below. I want to hear from you. This guitar has great sustain, by the way, and if you're in Singapore and if you want to try this guitar out, just call Clement and make an appointment, right? And I'm sure for you guys in North America, you know where to get these Novo guitars from. The link is all in the description, so check them out. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, press that bell for notification of future videos that follow, and be part of the patrons to support this channel. I would appreciate it. I thank all my patrons for the wonderful love and friendship all this time. Thank you so much. So take care, and I'll see you real soon. Arrivederci.